We usually go to shopping as a daily activities to get daily use products. But we don't get our purchases back home by hand, right? What should we get to bring our purchases back home? Paper bag, plastic bag, recycle bag, or maybe we get trolley to bring our purchases to our car. That is not important. Today I will take this opportunity to debunk the myth of the paper bag is always better than the plastic bag. The facts of paper bag usage better than plastic bag or plastic bag pollute the environment drastically compared with paper bag is compulsory, a green dilemma at the shopping mall or grocery market. However, the facts is both paper bag and plastic bag become a sort of waste that people common judge it by the way of ease of degradation of both waste. Furthermore, to explain, both paper bag and plastic bag that produced release the carbon into the atmosphere, where paper bag made by trees, while plastic bag made by fossil fuels. The carbon that's stored being released by extracting them for human needs, which pollute the environment more than we think. Is paper bag actually better than plastic bag towards the environmental impact? It is not necessary. If we look forwards, the full scientific story, where from the producing stage to the landfill stage, the answer is much more complicated than we think. To measure whether the paper bag or plastic bag is much better, scientists use life cycle assessment as a measurement standard. There is two standard of measurement, the product's lifespan and the energy include the amount electricity and water required to produce those bags. However, after my investigation, the facts of paper bag better than plastic bags isn't accurate. Produce a paper bag require about 4 times of energy, electricity, compared to plastic bag. As the paper is heavy compared to plastic, it require more fuel in transportation process. This will lead to higher carbon footprint and carbon release as it can transport lesser volume of raw materials to produce the paper bag. In addition, it is water intensive to produce paper bag, especially for paper industry. To produce a single paper bag, we need to use about a gallon of water, which is 20 times of water usage to produce a single plastic bag. Although paper is a biodegradable product, but it is difficult to break down, especially in modern landfills. It is due to the design of modern landfill is sanitary landfill, which outside lined with the thick layers of clay and plastic to keep the trash or waste dry. To talk in deeper, the waste can be only break down in aerobic environment, which consists of oxygen for the microbes to eat the waste, to perform degradation process of waste. It will be the same situation that paper bag and plastic bag can't degraded or decomposed, even though in landfill process. Why does this myth persist? It is due to we basically focus on what we see, but not we understand. We see that plastic or paper waste being thrown in forest or ocean, but we might think that plastic is harder to degrade compared with paper. Our eyes lead us to feel that paper is much better compared with plastic, although there is the data tells us the paper is higher in production cost and process. To give a conclusion on this topic, there is no perfect disposal bag is being produced in the world. The best bag for the environment isn't made by paper or plastic, but is our own recycle bag. We can use those recycle bag for decade of years. For me, recycle bag will be the best alternative choice compared with the paper bag or plastic bag. Thank you for watching the video.